we're still here, that we're still alive, that we're still doing something. We can't just disappear because there's people that are, that are depending on us.
My name is Tijs van Es and I've been working at Breda University of Applied Sciences for about 12 years now in different roles, but now the last one is managing the Innovation Square.
I'm Roy Tal. I'm a second year creative business student, finishing my second year. I'm a host and DJ at Hub Radio, and I'm also the party coordinator at ESN Breda. ESN stands for Erasmus Student Network, and it's a student organization that has hundreds, over 500 sections worldwide. It's focused on international students. ESN welcomes them at their new home. It can be exchange students and also full-time international students. And we do that by organizing events, buddy programs, making sure that the students have everything they need.
Privately, it's been quite a ride the last half a year because we had a lot of changes in my private life. In January, my daughter was born, my first child, Sarah. So that was a very positive thing, but also very hectic. And then 3 months later, I lost my father due to cancer and not so much the coronavirus. In the midst of all that, my mother was also admitted to a care home where she caught the coronavirus. So we actually experienced ourselves the stress that you can have when a loved one is infected. So that was a very stressful time with a baby, loss of a parent and worry for one other parent. Yeah.
Corona, it hit everyone hard, and also ESN, we weren't really sure what to do. We canceled events, back in March we canceled events for that month, so like 2 or 3 weeks forward. But then we kept canceling like another week, and then we were like, okay, like that's the end of the academic year at some point, we understood. So that was kind of sad. It was hard for us because we want to be there for the international students. There is a lot of students that come here for only a few months, and for them it sucks because they're alone here and Corona, and I don't know if they can always go home and everything.
I experience working from home very much as something that has two sides to it. On the one hand, there's a very positive side because, well, I'm home more in the first months that my daughter was born, so I get to see her more and I get to see the little things that I normally would not see. But on the other hand, it's also difficult in planning and who takes care of her when, because I don't know if you know, but babies don't take into account any schedule or team meeting or whatever. They go through everything. So we had some funny situations with that as well. Yeah. So
we decided if we can't have physical events, then we're going to move to online events. And we started doing that by just on Instagram. We had live shows like a talent show, ESN Got Talent. We had cooking shows almost once a week or two, a street art tour. So 2 volunteers went and filmed the street art tour, and then we put it on Instagram, and it was kind of like the students are there as well. We also had a virtual museum tour. Yeah, we tried our best.
And what I see happening in the industry and in all the networks is that all kinds of companies, it has a different effect on. So for example, big companies like TUI, like Samsung, like the bigger partners that we have, they have to really rethink the way that they run their business and rethink the way that they do things. But also on the level of small business owners. For them, on the one hand, if you have a web shop, it's great times because your sales are going through the roof. And on the other hand, if you're in a service industry or if you're working in tourism or leisure or hospitality, it's very difficult. But what I see, especially with our entrepreneurial students, is that because they are entrepreneurs and because they have that entrepreneurial mindset, they're able to deal with complexity and changing situations. Nobody knows what's going to happen. Nobody knows what the world will look like. For BUas and for our students, it's becoming more and more important that our students are capable of dealing with this complexity and with these ever-changing environment.
The physical events that we usually have at ESN, we have dozens and hundreds of international students arriving to each party and to each event. And it's really a place for them to, socialize and meet new people and stay in touch with us also. We kept seeing the same 20, 30 people at online events. Yeah, it didn't work as much as we expected, or at least as much as I expected. If it's helping, 20, 30 people, that's still something important. And more than that, it's also about showing you know, our partners and the students and BUas and Avans and everyone that, you know, we're still here, that we're still alive, that we're still doing something. We can't just disappear because there's people that are, you know, that are depending on us.